We are going to be busy tonight. We got lots of stuff to open. So we are going to get rolling with our pre-break info and buzz through that, and then we'll get started on some stuff. So feedback, always automated. I do that so that you don't ever have to wait on me. Anytime you leave positive feedback for me, you're going to instantly get the same in return. And of course, the second thing there is a big thank you, because I do appreciate you bidding and breaking and chatting, hanging out with me. We are taking a look right now at breaks that are listed on eBay that are coming up over the next few days. So tomorrow night we have a new release. It's Gypsy Queen Baseball. We'll open a half case of that along with a 3-box inner case of Onyx Preferred Players autographed baseballs. Thursday will be a Gold Rush autographed basketball jersey break. Leaf Metal Sports Heroes in the jumbo version. We opened the hobby version the other night, which had 20 hits. This is the jumbo version, 36 hits, so almost twice as much. We'll open Inception Baseball again and a 6-box break of Select Basketball First Off the Line version, all on Thursday night. Friday is the release date for Prism Draft Picks Football. So it's a collegiate product, and a lot of it, that's our up-and-coming guys, right? We don't know where what team they're gonna end up on, so those are spots sold by the first letter of the last name. On Saturday, we'll open another half case of Gypsy Queen Baseball. On Sunday, another 3-box inner case of Onyx Preferred Players autographed baseballs. We'll open our 7th and final case of Leaf Valiant Baseball on Sunday night, and we'll open a 2nd case of Prism Draft Picks Football. So that's where we're going to start finding our 2019 rookies are going to start showing up in there. Okay, shipping. There's a lot of stuff on this page, really. But the main thing that you need to know, probably, is shipping. So we have one free shipping break tonight. That's our autographed multi-sport jersey. And it will be on the way to you no later than Tuesday a week from today. Free shipping stuff always projected out about a week after the fact, but typically it goes out faster than that. So that would be the latest it will be on the way to you. Paid shipping breaks, they should be on the way to you roughly Friday. That's Cornerstones, National Treasures, and Inception. By roughly, I mean this. If the week is going really well, maybe I'm able to get it out a day earlier. If the week goes off the rails, maybe it slides a day later. If everything goes about like I expect it to, Friday would be the day. So consider Thursday, Friday, Saturday, kind of your range. Friday's the most likely. Now, consolation cards, the last piece of information on this page. So if your team isn't pulled, you are entitled to a consolation trading card. It can be from any year in any series. Basically just grab one out of the box for the team in question, and that would be your quote-unquote consolation card. I keep track of that for a rolling 90-day period. If you're in the free shipping break, typically I would hang on to your consolation card till the next time you have a package heading your way. If you want it sent sooner, you let me know. Now, if you're on one of the paid shipping breaks tonight, Cornerstones, NT, and Inception, if you got skunked in one of those, we hope you don't, but if you do, then your consolation cards will ship out with the rest of the break since it is a paid shipping break. All right, so first up tonight is a 2019 Leaf autographed multi-sport jersey. This is break number 7. Everything we're opening tonight ended tonight, Tuesday, the 26th of March. And of course, everything sold first letter of last name, except for the possibility of a 1969 Jets multi-signed jersey and a 1980 USA Hockey multi-signed jersey. As you see, each of those had their own bidding spot, so if we were to pull either of them, they would go to whichever corresponding bidding spot. Last but not least, you are going to notice the background going out of focus. That is intentional, but don't worry, we're going to be able to see everything just fine. And if you're here for one of the other breaks, you're not in this break, you're going to see your name up there shortly when we get into your product. So once again, the order we're going in tonight, the same order you just saw there on the spreadsheet. So the jersey is first, Cornerstones basketball is second, National Treasures football is third up, and Inception baseball brings up the end of the evening tonight. Bobby B is here. Hi, Bobby B. And Eric is here. Eric must have the Browns in National Treasures because he says Baker Mayfield. Well, he says Baker 1 of 1, but I know he means Baker Mayfield. So that's going to be my guess there. Echo is here as well. All right. So we have Paul Krause, Hall of Fame inscription on there as well. Hopefully you can see that autograph. I don't usually take them out of here. There is a Leaf authenticated hologram sticker and a Leaf COA. It's like a little credit card size thing there. And as far as, well, let me double check that before I say for sure. I mean, you would think by the colors that it's going to be a Viking, but you never know. Sometimes these are on collegiate jerseys that I haven't taken into account. So before I say something stupid, let me just look it up and confirm it, and then we'll know for sure, won't we? So bear with me while I am pulling up the NFL stats here for him. I mean, I'm pretty sure that I would certainly think that it's going to be the Vikings, but we're going to find out here. Let's see. I'm getting there. Yeah, the Vikings. All right, so he has played for other teams, but this is clearly the Vikings color, and that's the number he wore when he was a Viking, and etc. All right, so Vikings with the Paul Krause jersey for our multisport. Well, it's not actually the Vikings. I didn't even have to look that up, did I? See how ingrained it is in me? It goes to bidding position K, no matter what team it was. I'm so used to everything being by a team, I just wasted some time there, didn't I? Sorry, guys. Sorry, kids. Old habits die hard. All right, you probably saw this a minute ago. If you didn't, please take a minute, review the info. I'm not going to read it all off again, but it's your shipping info and consolation card info should that come into play. So next up is a 12-box case of 1819 Cornerstones basketball. This is a full case break, and it is break number 3. And, of course, same format that we just saw. We've got team names on one side. Your eBay user ID is up in lights across from your team on the opposite side if you happen to be in this break. And, of course, once again, new spreadsheet will go up when we move into the next product. But this one is a little action for Cornerstones basketball. So it sounds like that it'll take a while because, you know, anytime you hear a case, you think, oh, man, that's going to take forever. It's really not too bad. There's 1 pack per box in here. So we'll spend as much time getting our boxes out of the case and our packs out of the boxes as we do looking at the cards, honestly. And then we may or may not have some redemptions. If we do, of course, then at the end of the break, we'll have to take a couple minutes to look those up on the Panini website. But in general, it's not going to probably take as long as you think it will, anyway. Oh, Bobby B said somebody paid a mortgage to get the Browns tonight. You know, I haven't looked at the prices for it yet, so I'm going to take your word for it that it sounds like it went on the high side. But, you know, not surprising. Baker had a good rookie season. The Browns are putting in some nice building blocks around him. He certainly has all the earmarks of a long-term success up there, so probably worth... Well, it's definitely worth the investment if you hit it. That's always the key with breaks, right? You got to hit it first. Chad's in the house. Hi, Chad. Bobby B, you said it was up over 660 with 5 minutes left. So, yeah, and of course, those last-minute bids almost always come in on breaks. People like me who like to use Auction Sniper. Greg is here. Hi, Greg. Stang Lover's here, too. Stang Lover, you have the Indiana Pacers, and you're looking for Reggie Miller. All right. Chad, did you have K? I don't know who had K, but I can put that spreadsheet up there again for you in a minute after we do this break. You know, I very seldom do I remember who has what in any given break. Now, obviously, you know, I print it out when it comes time to pack and ship and all that. But as far as just remembering it off the top of my head, I usually don't, guys. Because, you know, tonight we've got 4 breaks, so you're talking 120 bidding spots or so. And my poor little brain Can't remember all that. It's terrible to get old, isn't it? But yeah, Chad, just remind me. I can put up the multisport jersey spreadsheet again after we finish up Cornerstones. We can check it out for you and see what's what. These packs are in this box so weird. Some of them, they leave a little edge up where you can grab the edge of the pack and pull it. And the others, I feel compelled to pop them up from the end because, you know, the cards are kind of wedged in there. I don't think you want to just dig in there and grab them around potentially the edges of the card. Echo, you ask if there are any unpaid Mets. I do not believe so. I will double check that for you as well if you remind me. When we finish up with this, I can check the unpaid status of stuff. There was a team or two that were unpaid. I think even one of them might be in here, and I think there was one or two in Inception as well, but they were, I don't know, relatively low dollar. And frankly, even though I probably, well, you never know, but a lot of times when they're unpaid at the time the break starts, you don't ever get paid for them. But also, I get so tired of disrupting the breaks, trying to move the spots out when people don't pay. I just decided to let it ride tonight for the few little odds and ends that were hanging around. So, but I will double check Inception for you. Just remind me. Well, Chad, at least I'm not alone. You said the older you get, the worse it gets. That's how I feel about it, too. It's like some days, I don't know, my brain just goes into neutral and stays there. I don't know what happens. All right, so let's look at our base cards first. Number to 49, you have J.J. Barea for the Mavericks. Then we have Jimmy Butler, number to 139, 76ers. That's to 75 with Josh Richards. I'm sorry, 79 with Josh Richards. And the Heat, this is Jamal Murray to 139 Nuggets. Timberwolves to 79 with D. Rose. And there's Embiid to 139 for the Sixers. Our inserts, we have an Unbreakables insert with Zach LaVine. A Startups insert with Grayson Allen and the Jazz. Here comes our downtown case hit. And it's a rookie. Oh, nice. It is Kevin Knox and the New York Knicks. So those downtown inserts usually do pretty well for resale. So that's a nice one to pick up there if you've got the New York Knicks. Here come the Pistons with Kelly Tripucka? Yeah, something like that. You know I'm not going to pronounce it right. It's numbered to 129 on the Cornerstones, and I gotta say, I kind of am digging his autograph. I like his style there. Next up for the Trailblazers, Al-Farouq Amino to 129, puts a little ink on it. And then for the Jazz, we have Grayson Allen with a relic. The Phoenix Suns come up with Okubo with a relic. The Detroit Pistons, Bruce Brown. See the theme there? Yeah, relic. And next up, we have Louis Dampier from the Kentucky Colonels. Now, I had to look him up the other night. How did I already forget him? Here's the deal. Of course, the Kentucky Colonels were part of the ABA. They did not merge into another team when it became the NBA. So the Kentucky Colonels as a franchise are defunct. You guys know normally what happens is a card stays with its franchise. So even though it relocates, renames, you know, it just follows it along. But in this case, there is no following along for this fellow. So we're going to take it to the team that he played for in the NBA, and somehow or another I don't remember it. So we looked it up the other night. I'm looking it up again right now. Hang on. I'm going to tell you here in a hot second. Okay, so it was the Spurs. The Spurs, the only team he played for in the NBA. All right, so that's the deal there. So that goes to the Spurs with the with the Louis Dampier. Then we have Al Horford and the Celtics. And Al Horford here is numbered to 49. For the Atlanta Hawks, you have Dominique Wilkins. Little imperfection down there on the corner. It's nothing super, super bad, but it is there. However, that's a really nice hit. Hard signed autograph to 49. Pretty solid little hit there for the Hawks. And then you're going to follow that up with, look at that. It's Tyronn Lue when he was a player for the Hawks. That's kind of cool. To 129. You know, you forget some of these guys that coach now. You forget about the fact that they played, some of them. So you have to really stop and think about it. They've coached, like Steve Kerr, you know, he's so associated with coaching the Golden State Warriors. You have to stop and think, oh yeah, he played for the Bulls, and that sort of thing. All right, first up is Montrezl Harrell. That is numbered to 10. Hi, Nick. Yeah, as long as you pay for it, you are still good, man. That's what I was telling these guys at the start. I just didn't have the stomach for reselling the stuff tonight, so I let it ride on the basketball stuff. Ben Simmons in the 76ers to 139. Next up is Brandon Ingram to 79 for the Lakers. So yeah, Nick, as long as you shoot over payment, we're going to be good. Kawhi Leonard and the Raptors to 139. And then to 79 is Kevin Love and the Cavaliers. The 76ers to 139 with Markelle Fultz. And Unbreakables of Victor Oladipo and the Pacers. Javon Carter startups for the Grizzlies. And Unbreakables Jokic for the Nuggets. You guys can probably see, right? That's got some curvature to it. And all of these that have this coating on it, all the inserts, the startups, the Unbreakables, even the downtown, they've all got quite a bit of curvature this year. And it's a different type of coating. It's not exactly a chrome type coating on there, but whatever it is, it's definitely causing some curvature. Brad Davis and the Dallas Mavericks. That is numbered to 129. Coming across to Enes Kanter and the New York Knicks. And Enes is numbered to 49. Here come the Pistons with Reggie Jackson. Elemental ink to 25, no less. Hey, how about that? I like seeing the low numbers come out. Jared Vanderbilt, Nuggets, relic. The Golden State Warriors with Jacob Evans III. And that's a nice little cornerstones hit there to 199 for one of your rookies for the Golden State Warriors. Here come the Phoenix Suns with Okobo again, or Okobe, whichever way you say it. You know I get it wrong. To 199 hard-signed autograph. Luka. Oh, all right. We do definitely have some imperfections down there on the bottom corners. You can see them. But look at that. Little Luka to 199. I think we should put him in a case, don't you think? They paid a lot of money to get Luka, so let's get a case for him. It was about time for Luka to show up anyway. And actually, I think the Mavericks ended up going lower tonight than maybe they had gone in either one of the other Cornerstones breaks. So, somebody came out pretty good tonight. And there he is, your man, Luka Doncic, for the Dallas Mavericks, who can now sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the break stress-free. DeAndre Ayton and the Phoenix Suns with a relic. And here's Kevin Garnett for the T-Wolves with a relic. Well, that did not cooperate with me, did it? Not so much. Oh, did you all see that game last night with the Trailblazers when Yusuf came down and actually turns out he broke his leg in 2 different places. That was terrible, man. I saw it on a highlight. They were just showing like game highlight reel or whatever, and you see him go down. I'm like, oh my gosh. So yeah, went and read the details and apparently broke it in 2 places. And it was just an ordinary rebound. Just came down on it awkwardly. Kobe Bryant to 79 for the Lakers. That is to 139 DeAndre Jordan and the Mavericks. There's Belica for the Kings. That one numbered to 10. And then we have Sergey to 79 for the Raptors. Numbered to 199, Malcolm Brogdon and the Bucks. And then the Nets are numbered to 139 with D'Angelo Russell. Startups, Wendell Carter Jr. for the Chicago Bulls. And Unbreakable James Harden Rockets. Startups, Musa for the Nets. Here's a Pacer. It's not the Pacer you asked for, though, Stang Lover. You asked for Reggie Miller, but I found you Thaddeus Young. Not exactly the same, but does mean the mojo's at least flowing for the Pacers. That one numbered to 129. For the Celtics, little throwback ink, Sam Jones, and Sam is numbered to 129. And then we come over here to the guy whose name I cannot say at all. Stojanovic or something not remotely like that. That is numbered to 129. It's for the Kings. We have a redemption. It's going to sit right up there in housekeeping. We'll flip it over at the end of the break and find out a little bit more about it at that point in time. The Nets and Musa have a relic. The Seattle Supersonics. Okay, this is an example where a card stays with its franchise. So the former Seattle Supersonics are the current Oklahoma City Thunder. So Nate McMillan here is headed to the Oklahoma City Thunder. It is numbered to 25. So they're always going to stay with their franchise unless, and as in the case of Louis Dampier earlier, the team on the card went defunct and never switched to the NBA. Kevin Knox. How about that? New York Knicks to 199. And then we have the Chicago Bulls with Jabari Parker. Wrong sleeve. Let's try that again. And Jabari Parker has a nice little relic attached. Numbered to what? 10. It would look like he wore that probably with the Bucks. Does it say that on there? Yeah, it does. Wore it as a member of the Bucks. And how about a little more Luka? I think this one might just be a relic, but still can't have too much Luka if you've got the Mavericks. Okie dokie. Let's see what we've got in our last set here. Of course, after that, we're going to recap after this, we'll do we'll flip the redemption and check it out. Then we'll recap after that. To 79 for the Clippers, it's Avery Bradley. To 79 for the Bulls, it's Bobby Portis. 49, CJ McCollum, Trailblazers. Trailblazers again to 139, CJ McCollum again. To a 139 in the Jazz, that's Jay Crowder. To 139 for the Jazz, it's Rudy Gobert. Unbreakables, Lauri Markkanen for the Bulls. Unbreakables, Tobias Harris and the Clippers. And Startups, Jacob Evans, Golden State Warriors. For the Rockets, the other guy whose name I cannot pronounce, Tomjanovich. Probably not. But I can definitely say Rudy. So we're just going to call him Rudy. That is numbered to 49. It's for the Rockets. And the Knicks with another hit. Throwback hit on this one. It's Bill Cartwright for the New York City Knicks. Numbered to 25. Yeah, it's kind of a cool signature too, as a matter of fact. And then for the Lakers, you have Michalik. Bad corner down there. Actually, bad. Well, none of the four corners are good. They're worse on the left than they are on the right, though. For the Lakers, and Michalik /49. Relics on that one are nice, too. T-Wolves. Okoji. Relic. Dallas Mavericks. Shawn Marion. Relic. For the Phoenix Suns, you got a DeAnthony Melton. Also relic, of course. Michael Porter Jr. Yeah, bad. Again, imperfect corners, particularly, I would say, upper left and lower right. That is for the Denver Nuggets. That is /199. And then we have Chris Mullin out for the Golden State Warriors. Let's see what that's numbered to. That is /49, little throwback, but believe it or not, there's another one sitting right next to it. How crazy is that? So this one is /129. Like, they're the same, except for a slight little color in the background change. One's blue and one is gray. One's /49 and one's /129. Any way you cut it, there you go. All right, before we recap, once again, we are going to check out our redemption and see what we've got there. We'll go to the Panini website as well, find out what it's going to be numbered to, and make sure that we have our team called correctly for it. It is Tim Hardaway Jr. Card set is just plain old Cornerstones. It is card number 18. So let's head over here and check that out. See, handily, I already had it set up for Cornerstones. You know why? Because I figured we were going to have redemptions. And we did. What did I say his card number was again? 18. 18. Tim Hardaway Jr. is numbered /129. 129. So let's get that all labeled up, and then we are ready to recap Cornerstones. Oh, I need to catch up on chat over here too. So, Stang Lover, you said a hit is always good. Corey, you said you haven't had any luck hitting Trae Young. I don't know, Corey, if we had in any of the cases a Trae Young or not. I can't remember. And yes, there was a downtown. We found it early on in one of the first packs. And again, we'll be recapping it all here in just 1 second. And Bobby B said he didn't even get a base card. Oh, man. I'm sorry, Bobby B, but you know I'll still send you something. So you'll have another shot at something. Tim Hardaway Jr., Cornerstones card set numbered /129 for the Knicks was our redemption. Our downtown insert is one Kevin Knox for the New York Knicks. Next up, we may as well look at the big man there. There is Luka on a Cornerstones /199. He did have some kind of rough corners and edges, especially on the back, but his little handy case there will keep it from getting any worse. So he'll stay in that same kind of pack-pulled condition anyway from here on out. All right, and we have Nuggets, Michael Porter Jr. There's DeAnthony Melton for the Suns. A little throwback ink for the Knicks with Bill Cartwright. That's Jabari Parker for the Bulls, but of course the uniform colors are the Bucks, and it says on the back that he wore it when he was with the Bucks, although we kind of figured that out on our own. There's the Warriors with Chris Mullin, followed by, the Warriors with Chris Mullin. Shawn Marion for the Mavericks. There's a relic for the T-Wolves. There's a Cornerstone for the Lakers /49. The Rockets hit, numbered /49. That's a Luka relic for the Dallas Mavericks. Once again, former Seattle Supersonics. Yes, they are the current Oklahoma City Thunder. So that nice little Supersonics autograph, it heads to the Oklahoma City Thunder. Musa and the Nets. Then you have another throwback autograph here. That's Sam Jones for the Celtics to 129. The Pacers had Thaddeus Young. The T-Wolves with a relic for Kevin Garnett. The Suns with DeAndre Ayton. The Denver Nuggets, Jared Vanderbilt. There's Elemental Ink, Reggie Jackson for the Pistons. And you have the Celtics with Al Horford. The Pistons for Bruce Brown. The Phoenix Suns. The Jazz. The Trailblazers, there to 129 with Al-Farouq Aminu. I like this guy's signature. Throwback ink for the Pistons to 129. There's that handsome Kevin Knox card to 199. Cornerstones. This guy, whose name I butchered, to 129 for the Kings. To 199 for the Suns. That is to 199 for the Warriors. There's Enes Kanter to 49. New York Knicks. Dallas Mavericks with Brad Davis. Then you have the Atlanta Hawks with Tyronn Lue. The Atlanta Hawks to 49 with Dominique Wilkins. And Louis Dampier, numbered to 129. Once again, the Kentucky Colonels were only an ABA team. They never moved to the NBA. So when you look back to see where Louis Dampier played in the NBA, it was just one team, the Spurs. So that one goes to the Spurs. Okay, so now somebody wanted to see a past spreadsheet. So let's get up here and put that up real quickly, and then we'll move into our current one. So there's the Leaf. This is not what we're getting ready to break. We've already broken this. This is the Leaf Autograph Multisport Jersey. Somebody had a question about it. So there is the spreadsheet up on that. Hopefully I didn't make any cut and paste errors. If you find that I did, please speak up and let me know. I'll correct them while we're in here. But I don't ever ship from this, so you would never have to worry about that. I ship only from invoices I print out on eBay. We just use the spreadsheet here for informational purposes, although, of course, obviously, I like to try to keep it correct. Every once in a while, I'll mess one up, though. Forget to clear a clipboard or something. All right, so this is the information regarding shipping. So once again, guys, the paid shipping breaks, which are cornerstones that we just finished, National Treasures that we're getting ready to start an Inception. That'll be the last break of the evening, on the way to you roughly by Friday. What that means is if the week goes well, could get out sooner. The week goes off the rails, could go a day later on Saturday. Most likely will go out to you on Friday. And if you get blanked in one of the paid shipping breaks, you are still going to get a package in the mail. You're going to get consolation cards, and it will ship out with the rest of the break. And the free shipping break, the Multisport Jersey, if you hit that, it'll be on the way to you no later than a week from today. Usually goes sooner, but on the free stuff, I always allow a week, and usually it goes faster. If you got blanked in that particular break, typically I would hang on to your consolation card and send it with your next package unless you tell me otherwise. So we are now headed into National Treasures football. Woohoo! It is a 4-box case break. This is case number 4. And same format, kids. We've got team names on one side and the user IDs of our winning bidders across from each team. I do have a little more National Treasures football, but not much. So we will be breaking it again in probably next week, I guess. So we're getting close to the end of it, but still got a little bit hanging out. And of course, we're going to have fun with Panini Prism draft picks anyway, starting on Friday. It's going to be a chance to get some of the early ink for our high-profile draft picks before we even know where they're going to go. We'll have contenders draft picks as well, but it's coming out obviously second this year. Prism draft picks being the first official 2019 from Panini anyway. Somebody asks me about the boxes almost every night. Guys, I just didn't remember to create a bidding category for the boxes. That's kind of what happened. And then I just get on such autopilot when I start to list it for the next break. I'm just going down through relisting basically what we did in the break before. So therefore, we keep going through with no bidding spot for the empty boxes. But eventually, I will find time to get some of those listed on eBay for those of you who like to acquire them. Or you're always welcome to send me an email on eBay and ask about it. We could, I could do something with you that way as well, perhaps. But eventually I'll get them listed, probably. Brandon, oh, you just missed Cornerstones, ma'am. We just finished up the break and the recap on it. I think you had a Celtic in there. I could not tell you who it was, though. Look at that. I break the seal and didn't take the thing out. I would have figured that out in a minute, where I'm going like, wait, where's my other inner box? Yeah, all right. You see, one of our boxes back there is much fatter than the others. Would lead one to believe that maybe there's a booklet in there. Of course, I've thought that before when we've had thick ones and it hasn't worked out that way. But let's say tonight, let's say it's going to work that way. We'll save that big thick one for last and hope it is something super awesome. I would like to think so anyway. Maybe we're going to get like the $1 million card. I know you're thinking, oh, she's going to take it off and open it up first. No, I was just trying to see if I got cut all the way through that seal, which I did not, because it's on there kind of wonky. Come on, man. There we go. What's the other side too? All right. Well, anyway, we can get in it now. When the time comes, we can get in it. Dirty Dog says maybe it's going to be a treasure chest. I would like that if it would be a treasure chest. That would suit me just fine if it came out like that. But we'll see how it shakes out here in a minute. So first up is Justin Tucker. That is numbered to 75 for the Ravens. AB to 35, Pittsburgh Steelers. And a relic numbered to 49 for Micah Hyde and the Buffalo Bills. Next up, numbered to 49, you have Roger Craig, San Francisco 49ers relic. Century Materials, Tony Gonzalez to 49 for the Falcons. Oh, that is handsome. It's numbered to 5. Why does it have to be Jaleel Scott, right? Like, why couldn't that have been Lamar Jackson? Dang, man. That's nice. Part of the logo there, obviously. And pretty cool looking relics for the Ravens. Just maybe you were hoping it was Lamar Jackson instead of Jaleel Scott. I could understand that. Numbered to 80, Ian Thomas, Carolina Panthers. Next up, numbered to 99, you have Ito Smith and the Falcons, a redemption. Well, you probably already saw it, but that's all right. We'll still leave it there. We'll check it out at the end of the break. Calvin Ridley to 49, also Falcons. So that was box number 1. Here we are in number 2. James Conner, Pittsburgh Steelers to 99. For the Rams, you have Todd Gurley. That one is numbered to 5. Super low number base for Mr. Todd Gurley. DJ Chark to 99. Jacksonville. Next up, numbered to 99, Rashad Penny and the Seahawks. Century Materials, Ray Lewis to 49, Ravens. Well, there's some more Ravens. Lamar Jackson and Hayden Hurst to 25. Now, see, like, their relics are cool, but not as cool as the ones that were on the Jaleel Scott card, in my opinion, anyway. The Jets get involved here. That is numbered to 40 with Trenton Cannon. Sorry, I thought I heard somebody walking behind me. I was waiting to see, like, who is coming behind me, and are they getting ready to say something to me? But no, I was wrong. Jalen Samuels for the Steelers, numbered to 99 for my Pittsburgh Steelers. Ooh, we have an inscription even. How about Kirk Cousins as a Viking? That is numbered to 10. Complete with, he writes Captain Kirk. Oh, man. That's like such a cheesy inscription. I think. But anyway, if you have the Vikings, you probably like that hit, I would say. It's a nice one. Numbered to 99, DJ Moore and the Panthers. All right, this is box 3 of 4 coming right now. Numbered to 99, it's Emmitt Smith and the Dallas Cowboys. Numbered to 35, Andrew Luck and the Colts. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, numbered to 83, a little jersey number. Also some imperfections you might note there on that bottom edge for the pack. Christian Kirk and the Arizona Cardinals to 99. And then we have numbered to 25, Evan Ingram and the New York Giants. The Broncos make an appearance, numbered to 99, Cortland Sutton, Deshaun Hamilton, Bradley Chubb, and Royce Freeman. Tampa Bay Buccaneers to 49, Carlton Davis. Cortland Sutton comes out for the Broncos with a little booklet there, numbered to 99. This looks interesting. It's the Ravens to 10. And that is really cool. It's Ray Lewis and Ed Reed. And, you know, Baltimore's my division rival. So I have to say most of the time I'm like, go Steelers and not as much go Ravens. But that's a really nice card. That's a very cool hit if you have Baltimore tonight. You don't see those two together on a card very often. James Washington to 99 for my Pittsburgh Steelers. Now the last one, our nice big thick box here that we're hoping has something extraordinarily awesome in it, which I believe it's going to have something pretty awesome in it. That's how it's looking at the moment anyway. Kenyon Drake, numbered to 99 for the Dolphins. Myles Garrett to 35 for the Browns. Here come the Jags. That is Mark Brunell, numbered to 99. Sony Michel makes an appearance for the Patriots. That also numbered to 99. And the Vikings with Harrison Smith to 49. Here comes that treasure chest. I'm going to set it right there. We're going to open it up the very last thing. We're going to go on and get the rest of these out of the way. Javon Kersey for the Tennessee Titans. And that is numbered to 25. Broncos, Deshaun Hamilton to 99. The Giants, but it's Kyle Lauletta to 99. I know that kind of makes you sad if you're the Giants. Like, you're going, why wouldn't that Saquon Barkley? Well, I'll tell you why. Because the next one is. Oh, sweet. Numbered to 25. There's your man, Saquon Barkley. I think he needs to go into a more permanent home, too. like as in right away. So hold tight for a minute. Yeah, there's no sense in letting Saquon to 25 just roll around here. You know, we're gonna get him squared away. Well, maybe we will if I can get this case open. Well, come on, case. Dang, you crazy case. Let's get Saquon secured in his new home, where he can rest happily and safely, numbered to 25, making the Giants pretty happy, I think. Now, treasure chest, right? And we still have a redemption to flip over too, but we're going to look at treasure chest, of course, first. It is numbered to 49, and holy mackerel. How sweet is that, right? Can you even see that? Can you even get all that in there? That you gotta love those, do you not? I mean, some obviously only one person's going to be taking it home, but it's a pretty sweet little card. We'll pull it up so you can look at each panel a little bit closer there on that treasure chest, which is right so nice. All right, and we have got, I believe, all of our teams are on here, right? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, we got a few duplicates on here, too. So this is going to be a hairy mess to give out, isn't it? We're going to have to do a little investigating here. So bear with me, kids. I tell you what, we'll flip. I'll go ahead and flip the redemption so that whoever's waiting on that, we can flip that, and then I'm going to have to go back and we're going to have to tally this up because some people own multiple teams, in which case, you know, I don't think anybody would own 51% of the card given how many teams are on it, but you never know. So we're going to check that out in a minute. Okay, meanwhile, our redemption is Sony Michel. It's the tag vertical version, so that's going to be the Patriots. We will verify that here in a little bit, but we got to deal with Mr. Treasure Chest here first. So let's see who all I've got on here. All right, so we've got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So, guys, if this does go to random, it's going to be listed in random like this, okay? So we're going to go starting on the left-hand side, all the way top to bottom, so on and so forth, all the way down. So we've got the Bucks, the Raiders, the Chargers, Rams, Cowboys, Saints, Titans, a second Ram, the Cardinals, the Eagles, the Jags, Chief, Bear, Panther, a second Saint, the Browns, the Jets, a second Cardinal, a second Jags, a second Chiefs, a Pittsburgh Steeler, a Giant, a Bill, and a Falcon. All right, so bear with me here for a second. I'm going to write these down so that I don't have to keep holding and touching this card. I'm going to write these down in order. Then we're going to flip over to the spreadsheet and see if there's by any chance someone that would own, 51% or more, which I think is kind of unlikely, but we'll see. Cardinals, Eagles, I know, it takes a minute, sorry. This city, the Bears, Panthers, Saints, Browns, Jets, Cardinals. Too bad those weren't all autographs like that. I mean, I like it, even though it's, all relics. I still like it, but I would have flipped out if they'd all been autographs. That would have been even better. All right, so let's go to the spreadsheet. We're going to put Mr. I'll give you one more look at him, and then we're going to fold him up. So there's one more look at the treasure chest booklet, and once again your teams involved, and it is numbered to 49. We're going to set it right up there and then head over to our spreadsheet and see what we can figure out in terms of who owned what in here. All right, so Tampa Bay Buccaneers, that's JL Cherry. Our Raiders, Great Deals. The Chargers, DeLeo. The Rams, JL Cherry, so he has 2 spots now. Cowboys, Great Deals. I better start writing some of these down. So JL has 2. Great Deals, who I think has multiple teams that they own in the break, has 1. The Saints. Where are you, Saints? There's JL Cherry again. That gives him 3. Titans, that's Great Deals, gives him 2. The Rams again is another for JL Cherry. The Arizona Cardinals, that's Flea Junkie. Philadelphia Eagles, where are you, Eagles? That's Bobby's Bargains. The Jags, that's Great Deals. It gives 3 for him or her. Kansas City Chiefs, that's Dead. The Bears, where are you, Bears? Is that a Z, Pruse? Then the Panthers, Carolina Panthers. Scrolled the wrong way. That's another one for Great Deals, who now has 4. Saints came up again. That gives the 5th one for JL Cherry. The Browns, where are my Browns? That's Mike W. My Jets, that's JS Cons. Cardinals come up a second time for Flea Junkie. The Jags up a second time. That's another one for Great Deals. So Great Deals and JL both have 5 right now. Kansas City Chiefs, that's Dead. The Pittsburgh Steelers is Cool Cards. The Giants is Flea Junkie. That's his 3rd one. The Buffalo Bills, Darrow, and the Atlanta Falcons, JL Cherry. All right, so nobody has half, obviously, or 51% or anything close to that. So you said I've got the wrong name on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Okay, well, I might have had, if I had a cut and paste error, I apologize, guys. That's part of what I was talking about earlier, of course, that sometimes those things happen, so I can try to fix that for you. Hang tight here for a second. I'll put you back on this view while I switch over, and I will look this up for you and try to get this squared away. So yes, every once in a while, kids, I do mess up on the spreadsheet with just a cut and paste thing, but once again, I don't ship from that. It's only for our use here. But nonetheless, I like to get it right. So I'm going in here right now to pull it up on eBay to get it squared away and fixed. And sure enough, I did absolutely mess that up, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Let's get it fixed here. That is 23 Cavs 23. So sorry about that. I do apologize for that. I know, isn't that weird, right? That I would happen to say tonight at the start of the breaks that, like, at the start of the night that sometimes I mess them up. I haven't messed one up in forever, and then I do it tonight. So, stupid, crazy stuff. There you go. How's that? That looks better, dirty dog. Now it's fixed, which actually means it takes JL back down from 6 to 5. And at any rate, no one had half or more. So that was really the exercise there, was to simply make sure that no one owned 51% or more of that card, in which case they could have taken it outright. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to type all these in that order that we discussed when we were looking at the card. Because we have 10 or more items in our list, I am going to hit random one single time after these are typed in, and it will go to the team that ends up in the number 1 spot after we do the randomizing. All right, so let's get this in. It's going to take a minute. Rams. Whoops. Rams. Cards obviously means Cardinals. I'm just shortcutting some of this clearly. Panthers, Saints, Browns. Aye. All right, finally, they're all typed in there. Oy, okay. All right, so there are all of the teams on that treasure chest card, a massive amount of them. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. It comes up of all things the Raiders. Huh. Well, how about that? So the Oakland Raiders, I'm going to mark this on my sheet so I know for later, are going to get the treasure chest. But now while we're on this particular screen, we're going to go ahead and, as you saw, I just switched tabs up there at the top, and we're going to get our redemption verified here. Oops. For the Sony Michel that we saw come out a minute ago. We may as well just do it while we're on this view. And what was the card set again for Sony? It was the Rookie Jumbo Prime Signatures Booklet Laundry Tag Vertical Variation. So that is like a mouthful. It's going to be low numbered anyway. Prime Signatures Booklet Laundry Tag. That's a vertical. Laundry Tag Vertical Variation. Let me make sure that matches. Rookie Jumbo Prime Signatures Booklet Laundry Tag Vertical Variation. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Card number 11 for Sony Michel. It's numbered to 5. And you know what? I bet it's pretty cool looking when you get that bad boy in your hot little hands when Panini decides to send it, which will be at some point after Sony decides to sign it. Now we're ready to recap, I do believe. Okay, so let's just start with this stuff that we just took care of. So the Patriots had the Sony Michel redemption. It's going to be numbered to 5. It'll be pretty sweet when you get it. Anything with a laundry tag is usually pretty awesome. Our treasure chest, yeah, okay. It ended up going to the Oakland Raiders. We had to use random for that one because there's a zillion teams on there. And the Oakland Raiders were our lucky winners on it tonight. We have a relic for the Jags, autograph relic for the Pittsburgh Steelers, autograph for the Jets, a relic to 99 for the Seahawks with Rashad Penny, DJ Chark for the Jags, the Falcons with Tony Gonzalez. 49ers have a big relic. The Buffalo Bills have a big relic. Then the Giants hit with Kyle Lauletta. The Broncos with Deshaun Hamilton. DJ Moore for the Panthers. That's a really nice hit. Kirk Cousins with the inscription on there as well. It's numbered to 10. It's for the Minnesota Vikings. To 25, dual relics for the Ravens. Ray Lewis for the Ravens. Calvin Ridley to 49 for the Falcons. Ito Smith to 99, also for the Falcons. The Carolina Panthers hit with Ian Thomas. Nice patches for Jaleel Scott. That's numbered to 5 for the Ravens. That's part of the bird, and that's part of the crest that they use on their, arm patch. At least that's what I think it is. Tennessee Titans with a little ink there for Javon Kersey, and that was numbered to 25. Harrison Smith relic for the Vikings. Sony Michel relic for the Patriots. James Washington autograph and relic for the Steelers. This is really nice for the Ravens, too. It's numbered to 10. Ray Lewis and Ed Reed. Tampa Bay Buccaneers Carlton Davis multi-player relic for the Denver Broncos. And Evan Ingram for the New York Giants with a pretty good size relic. Christian Kirk, Arizona Cardinals. The Green Bay Packers have Marquez Valdez Scantling. a Cortland Sutton booklet for the Denver Broncos. It is numbered to 99 there for Mr. Sutton. And that handsome fellow to 25, it's your man Saquon Barkley for the Giants. Nice hit to 25 for New York Giants with Saquon. All right, that is National Treasures locked and loaded and in the books. We are ready now to move ourselves into Inception Baseball. All right, give me a second here and get it up on the table, the case I mean. Now we'll flip over and fix our spreadsheet. And I got to catch up on chat. Oh, Bobby. Bobby, you're funny. I just saw what you typed after I had the typo on the spreadsheet. You're funny, man. Yeah, I tell you the truth, what happened is I had a friend call me and needed to talk right then, and so I did because, well, you know, it's what you do when a friend needs to talk about something. But I was multitasking, and I, you know, I don't know. I apparently forgot to clear the clipboard. About all I can say on that one. So everybody's probably seen this by now. I've read it out a couple of different times. I'm not going to subject you to hearing it read out again, but there is shipping and consolation card information for anyone who missed it earlier. Hit me up with any questions. We are headed into a 16-box case of 2019 Inception Baseball. It's a full case break. It is break number 3. And, of course, also ended tonight on eBay Tuesday night, the 26th of March. Same format, guys, where we have got team names on the left and gals and our winning bidders across from each team there on the right-hand side. And Chad, you were asking, was there only one jersey break? Yeah, we did the multi-sport jersey, right, at the very beginning of the night. Isn't that the one I put the spreadsheet up for you again? Did you have another question about it too, Chad? If you do, let me know. If you need to know something else about it, I'll try to help you out with it. Bobby, oh man, are you an Ofer right now, Bobby? That's not good. All right, so you've got the Nationals in Inception, so I got to make it up to you here in Inception. Is that kind of where we're going? The Mojo's got to make it up. All right, we're going to try. Dustin's here. Dustin, I have not seen you in forever. How you been, man? How's life in the fast lane? You've got the Detroit Tigers and the St. Louis Cardinals in here tonight. All right, cool. And Chad, you're good on the jersey. All right, awesome. And who is that just came in? Rick. Rick, yeah, there were some Suns and Cornerstones. Yeah, that one was a couple of breaks back. That was up early tonight was Cornerstones. And we're in the last break of the night right now, which is an Inception. It's another one where we have just one pack per box. So we spend as much time getting boxes out of cases and packs out of boxes as we do actually examining what we need to open, our cards. Takes forever to get through all this packaging. It kind of makes you wish that they would do like cases for breakers and cases for hobby shops. And like the hobby shops, they would still look just like this. But the case for a breaker might just be like just the packs. Don't give us all the boxes and all the other stuff. Just put the packs in something and send it. Put it in a lot of bubble wrap and send it. Yeah, I know that would never happen. I'm just saying. I like to dream about things like that because I think we spend so much time just doing this part. It's just crazy. Not to mention that the people who handle my recycling probably hate me. I always have my overflowing recycling every week. There's so much of it. As you know, everything comes double box from the distributor too. So I've got the big outer box And then I've got all the, case boxes themselves. And then we got all the boxes that the product is in. It's a lot of recycling in a week. Sometimes they have those holidays, and it's awful because then I think, oh gosh, it delays pickup by like 2 days if a holiday falls on a Monday. I'm always thinking, how am I I'm gonna have to start sneaking it into my, neighbor's recycle bin. Find a place for it. So we got a few more cases of Inception to go. I have, I don't know, maybe another 4 cases or so of Inception that we'll be opening. I've still got more Heritage that I haven't gotten scheduled. I've still got more Donruss that I haven't gotten scheduled. And here we are already coming into Gypsy Queen. And I don't even have those other 2 finished yet. So we're a little behind on some of the baseball this year. Truthfully, I think I just bought more of it than I sometimes do on both Donruss and Heritage. I bought a little extra. So we'll work it in eventually, but it'll probably be showing up off and on for a while, especially Heritage. Unless at some point I just sell it off as a sealed case. All right, let me get a few more sleeves out on the table here so that we are ready to rock and roll. And let's see what we've got in Inception. So we're looking for 1 hit per pack. It can be an autograph or an autographed relic. We're also going to find a couple of parallels in each pack. When they're green, they are not numbered. So the green parallels, they are parallels, but they're just not numbered. Oh, sorry guys, hang on. I just kicked over something I need to pick up. I have a box under there. I put all those little, pack filler, those little blank cards and things, and I just kicked it over. So the Twins with Cole Stewart, our first green parallel, and our second one is Edwin Encarnacion for the Mariners. Our base cards are the Mets, the Reds, the Braves, and the Giants. And our hit is a nice little red /75, Kyle Wright and the Atlanta Braves. So first hit out, Braves. All right, we've got a green parallel for the Dodgers with Clayton Kershaw, and we've got the purple parallel /150 for the Brewers with Corbin Burns. Our base cards are the Royals, the Brewers, the Rays, and the Giants. Our hit, our nice orange parallel /50 is Willy Adames for the Tampa Bay Rays. So Jacob deGrom got a nice little extension with the Mets, huh? 'Tis the season for big contracts. I thought he did quite well. You average out the money per year, it's, pretty good little payday there for Jacob. Rhys Hoskins and the Phillies. That's the green parallel, unnumbered. And then we have a red parallel numbered /75 for my Cincinnati Reds with Suarez. Our base cards, the Astros, the Mets, the Cubbies, the Brewers. Our silver signing. Oh, Braves. Look at that. Oh, that is nice. That is numbered /60 with Acuna on the silver signings. Very nice. Those are maybe a little imperfection on your corners, but it's not dramatically so. The silver signings are case hits. Although we did have one instance where we found 2 in a particular case, but usually we find one of those per case most commonly, unless we just get lucky. Green parallel, Charlie Blackmon for the Rockies. Purple to 150, you have the Tampa Bay Rays with Brandon Lowe. Our base cards, the Blue Jays, the Nationals, the Rockies, the Royals, and our hit, hey, it's for my Cincinnati Reds, Tyler Mahle. And that is numbered to 199. Now, that's a sticker auto. You guys are probably pretty familiar with Topps in that regard. Usually when it's paired with a relic, it will end up being a sticker autograph from Topps. Most of the other cards are hard signed. Generally speaking, that's how Topps does things, for the most part. Oh, GCG says, yeah, that is a nice hit. Yeah, I agree with you. That is a very nice hit with Acuna on the silver signing. This is the Houston Astros to 99, Jose Altuve for the Astros. And how about little Javi Baez, 1 of 1 for the Cubbies? I like 1 of 1s. So far, I'm kind of digging this case in general. We've had some pretty nice indications that this case is a good one so far. The Pirates, the Astros, the Nationals, and the Padres are the base cards. And numbered to 99, you have a little Isaiah Kiner Falefa for the Rangers. A little Texas sliding in there with a hit. All right, we have a green Cleveland Indians with Adam Sember. Another orange parallel, this one to 50, of course, the orange R. That is Justice Sheffield for the Mariners. That's our first look at Justice in his Mariners uniform from Topps. There's the Red Sox, the Dodgers, Braves, and Yankees are the base cards. Our hit is headed to the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Danny Jansen. And Danny is numbered to 199. Green parallel there is for Michael Kopech and the White Sox. And then we have another red here numbered to 75. It's for the Giants with Steven Dugar. The Astros, the Braves, the Nationals, and the Tigers are the base. And our hit is 1 Miles Mikolas to 99 for the St. Louis Cardinals. So see, Dustin will like that. All right, we have the green parallel there for Laureano and the Oakland A's. The Cubbies to 99 with Rizzo. The Astros, the Cardinals, the Cubs, and Shohei for the Angels, our base cards. Our hit is Carson Kelly. That's also for the St. Louis Cardinals. That one is numbered to 200. So back-to-back St. Louis. There's a green parallel for the Mariners and another right behind it for the Marlins. Red Sox, Yankees, Astros, Yankees again. Our hit, hang on one second, I accidentally stacked the green with the base a second ago, which I did not mean to do. It's Kyle Wright for the Atlanta Braves. So the Braves hit another Kyle Wright, this one to 200. first out tonight was a Kyle Wright as well. All right, we have a green Edwin Diaz for the Mets, and we have a purple Aaron Nola for the Phillies. Our base cards are the Twins, the Braves, the Pirates, and the Yankees. And our hit, which is numbered to 200, is Jacob Nix for the San Diego Padres. Stang Lover, you need the Twins and... Oh, just the Twins. I thought that said Astros. It says Twins Autos. You need some Twins autographs. I gotcha. I'm on the page now. Some green parallels here for the Indians with Francisco Lindor and Garrett Cole for the Astros. Base cards are the Phillies, the Blue Jays, the Tampa Bay Rays, and the Blue Jays again. Our hit is the Astros, Kyle Tucker. A little autograph and relic to 199. Once again, a sticker on that one. Green parallel Javi Baez for the Cubbies, and there's Noah Syndergaard to 99 for the Mets. The base cards, Angels, Yankees, Braves, and Marlins. Our hit comes out for the Oakland A's, Laureano. Oh, that's nice. It's to 75. It's a really nice relic. And, of course, sticker autograph paired with it. There's green Paul Goldschmidt for the St. Louis Cardinals and Tampa Bay Rays. Green parallel as well. Our base cards are the Red Sox, the Royals, the Tigers, and the Red Sox again. And this is another hit for the Braves. And it's another Acuna. Are you kidding me? Oh, and it's a 1 of 1. Oh, man. If you have the Braves tonight, oh, well, congratulations to you. Hang on, guys. I mean, you were kind of already having a good night with your Braves with the Acuna silver signings to 99. But now you've got part of the Tomahawk as your relic, and you've got an Acuna 1 of 1. Not to mention the other Braves hits that came out tonight. But yeah, I told you guys I had a feeling this was a good case. And I think, as it turns out, I was correct about that. Because look at that handsome fellow, huh? Yeah, right? Man. Oh, Atlanta Braves, congratulations to you. That's one of the best looking cards for a relic that I have seen in a while in baseball. That's ridiculously good. You said, what's my source? Oh, listen, I've got lots of different distributors that I buy from, so I don't know which particular one this case came from. I mix them all together once I get them in. I don't keep them separated by distributor, but I got several different distributors I buy from. This is the Mariners with a green Justice Sheffield, and then behind it an orange Laureano to 50 for the A's. But this case in particular, we've had a lot of good parallels, a lot of good hits. I mean, this is just a hot case. Kind of had that idea when we started that it might be, after we looked at a couple. So it's Twins, the Rays, the Orioles, and the Blue Jays were our base cards. Our hit is a redemption. So it's going to sit right there, face down. We're going to flip it over. At the end, we'll check it out. And then we'll go to the Topps checklist, and they won't tell us what it's numbered to like the Panini one does, but it will still be, still verify the team, which I always do. Joey Votto green parallel for my Cincinnati Reds. There's purple to 150 for the Blue Jays. That was Sean Reed Foley. And our base, we have the Brewers, the Cubbies, the Royals, the Angels. Our hit happens to be the blue parallel of Nicky Delmonico for the White Sox, numbered to 25. Good hits just keep on coming. All right, we are on Last Box Mojo, but honestly, I think Last Box Mojo kind of hit like box before last with that 1/1 Acuna. That's what I'm thinking, but at any rate, we're going to try to conjure up another good one out of here. It's a 75 for the Braves. It's Freddie Freeman. Green parallel for the Pirates. Our base cards are the Astros, the Indians, the Cardinals, the Yankees. And our last hit that's live is Brad Keller for the Royals to 200. Now, before we recap, of course, we've got this redemption here that we're going to take a better look at in a hot second, as soon as I get our little recap area set up. And it comes up as Reese McGuire. That is base rookie and emerging star autograph, red parallel, which tells us, I guess it should be to, I would assume, to 75. That's what our other red in here is. So let's haul ourselves over here to the Topps checklist while we find this out. All right, where are you? Inception checklist. I already forgot what I said the card set was, so let's try that again. Let me pick it up and look and see. Base rookie and emerging star autograph is what we're looking for. Where are you now? Okay, there we go. All right, Reese McGuire's not going to tell us what he's numbered to. Yeah, unfortunately. But anyway, there he is. So now he's all happily verified. We're all can see where Topps has him on the checklist there. And we are going to be ready to recap. So we might as well start with that. Well, actually, we'll set that aside. We'll do our numbered first. So the reds are to 75, the purples to 150, the orange are to 50. What I'm going to call the hot pinks are to 99. So that gives you a little insight as to how these are numbered as I flip through them. Of course, we're not going to look at the green parallels because they are unnumbered. Now, we had a 1/1 base card, and it's Javi Baez for the Cubbies. And we had a 1/1 hit that is all kinds of awesome. That is Acuna for the Braves, and that is just smoking hot. Love everything about that card. Really good stuff there. Padres, Jacob Nix, Kyle Wright, Braves. Carson Kelly, Cardinals. Miles Mikolas, Cardinals. Danny Jansen, Blue Jays. Isaiah Kiner Falefa, or something like that, for the Rangers. You know I'm going to say at least half of them incorrectly. Tyler Mahle and my Cincinnati Reds. The second Acuna out of this box. This one is numbered to 60. It's the silver signings, which, I mean, Braves, come on, embarrassment of riches there. Numbered to 50 for the Tampa Bay Rays. It's Willy Adames. And there's another Kyle Wright for the Braves. This one numbered to 75. For the Blue Jays, it's the red parallel base rookie and emerging stars autograph, Reese McGuire. Brad Keller, Kansas City Royals. Numbered to 25, that's Nicky Delmonico for the White Sox. The Oakland A's aren't going home empty-handed. That is numbered to 75. It's Laureano. And last but not least is Kyle Tucker to 199 for the Houston Astros. All right, so those are all the breaks for tonight. That's all the recap for tonight. I will put spreadsheet information up again for anybody who might want to check and see what's coming up in the days ahead as far as what we've got on the schedule for breaking. That's coming your way, and then we'll take one more look at anticipated shipping dates at the very end. All right, so tomorrow night, once again, is the Onyx Preferred Players 3-box inner case of autographed baseballs, and it's Gypsy Queen release day. So we're going to open a half case of Gypsy Queen baseball tomorrow night. Thursday, we'll do an autographed basketball jersey. We're going to do Leaf Metal Sports Heroes in the jumbo version, right? 36 hits in that one. We did the hobby case a couple nights ago with 20 hits, and they were pretty awesome. So we're going to have almost twice that in the jumbo case. Can't wait. We'll break Inception Baseball again on Thursday night, and some Select Basketball, a 6-box break of the first off-the-line version of Select Basketball. Friday is a new release day. It is Panini Prism Draft Picks Football. So it's the first of our 2019 football making an appearance. And we're going to break just one case of that, and we're going to start early because I got to get my March Madness on Friday night. So we're going to start at 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock Pacific on Friday night with that new release. On Saturday, we'll break another half case of Gypsy Queen baseball. On Sunday, more Onyx autographed baseballs. The 7th and final case of Leaf Valiant baseball, and a 2nd case of Panini Prism Draft Picks football. Then, once again, shipping-wise, the paid breaks, which was everything but the multi-sport jersey, I'm anticipating to be on the way roughly Friday. Means if everything goes well, could go a day later. Something goes off the rails, could go a day later, but kind of plan on Friday, and then, know that you got a window there on either side, depending on how the week goes. The free shipping break, of course, the multi-sport jersey, always projected the free stuff to be out no later than a week from the date of the break. Often goes out sooner, sometimes much sooner, but shouldn't be any later than that. Consolation cards, if you're in the paid shipping break, if you got skunked, you're still going to get a package in the mail with consolation cards in it, and you might have better luck there. Sometimes it works out that way for people. And those will, of course, ship out with the rest of the break. If you were in the free shipping break and you got skunked there, typically I would hang on to your consolation card until the next time you have a package going, simply because it is a free shipping break. But if you would like to have it sent to you sooner, all you need to do is drop me a line and let me know, and I will gladly take care of that for you. So I guess that is it for me tonight. Thanks, everyone, once again for being here. I appreciate you spending part of your evening with me. I'll be back at it tomorrow night, so come by and see me again. All right, take care now. Bye.